Yeah, so welcome to Maths with Ish. Now we have this question here on inequalities. So let's see how we can solve this problem right away. Now we can see here that on the right hand side we have 1. So the first thing we're going to do is to make the right hand side to become 0. So if I take the 1 and bring it to join this, I'm going to have -1 here, and so I'm having the right hand side to become 0 now. Okay, so all I have to do now is to work on this. I can as well do this as x minus 2, x plus 5, all over x plus 3, and then x minus 4. Now in place of this 1, I can write this one as x plus 3 bracket x minus 4 all over x plus 3 bracket x minus 4. Now why did I do this? Now I did this because I want the denominators to be the same so that we can easily get the LCM. Okay, remember, if this cancels this, that still gives us back 1. Okay, so that's the essence of me doing that. Okay, so let's go now. If I had to, the LCM of these two now is x plus 3 bracket x minus 4. So let's go this working into this. I'm going to have x minus 2 into x plus 5 minus x plus 3 into what? X minus 4. Remember, everything is less than 0, okay? Now let's go. Let me expand this. This times this will give me x squared. This times this will give me plus 5x. This times this minus 2x. This time this minus 10 minus, here this times this will give me x squared. This times this will give me minus 4x. This time this will give me 3x. This times this will give me minus 12, and then all over x plus 3 bracket x minus 4. And you see that? Okay, so let's go now. You can see this minus sign is affecting this, so this x squared will cancel out this. Okay, remember what we have here is actually minus 4. I think this marker is okay, so let's go now. This will give me this minus this will give me 3x minus 10. I'm having this, and this is x. Okay, this is x, so that gives me plus x. This will give me plus 12. Okay, all over x plus 3 into x minus 4, so that I'm left with this, and this will give me 4x. This and this will give me plus 2 all over x plus 3, and then x minus 4. Okay, so that I'm having 4x plus 2 all over x plus 3 all over x minus 4 is less than or equal to 0. So this is where we're going to stop for now. We are going to continue from here in my next video. Okay, so welcome once again to Maths with Ish. Now this is where we stopped in our last class. Okay, we have to complete these inequalities we started. So remember, we stopped at this point where we have been able to factorize, and we have arrived at this point. So the next thing we're going to do now is to find the critical points. The critical points are the zeros and the asymptotes. Okay, so from the numerator, the zeros there, we have 4x plus 2. When we equate it to 0, from here we're going to have that x is going to be equal to minus, if this 2 comes here, that's minus 2 over 4, which is minus half. Okay, from the denominator, x plus 3 is equal to 0. That implies that x should be equal to minus 3. From this other denominator, x minus 4 equal to 0. That implies that x should be equal to 4. So we have gotten the critical points, Now, the next thing we're going to get now is we're going to get the intervals so that we can now use our sign analysis, okay? So to get the intervals, first of all, let's arrange this according to their sizes. So minus 3, minus half, and then 4. So let's put the two extremes. The two extremes are infinity, positive infinity, and minus infinity. Now we are going to take the intervals. Now, how do we take the intervals? We take the pairs to do our sign analysis. Okay, we want to do our sign analysis. Now let's take these first two pairs now. So we are taking minus 8 and minus infinity and minus 3. Now let's take this interval. From this interval, if we take minus 4 and place it here, the sign for this denominator, if minus 4 replaces x here, the sign for this numerator will be minus, and then denominator minus 4 replaces x here, the sign here is going to be minus. Minus 4, the sign will be minus, so that gives us minus over plus, minus times minus plus, so our answer is going to be minus. And minus signifies that it's less than 0, so this is valid. Let's take this next two pair, minus 3 minus half. If we take these two, if we take a number that falls between these two ranges, let's take minus 2, okay? If I put minus 2 here, this will give me minus 8, right? So my sign here is going to be minus for the numerator. The denominator, if I put minus 2 here, this is going to give us positive. If I put minus 2 here, this is going to give us negative. So minus divided by plus times minus is minus. So minus divided by minus is plus. So this plus is greater than 0. So that is invalid. Let's take the next pair. I think these two now. Okay. Minus half and 4. If I take that, let's take a number that falls between these two ranges. Let's take positive 1. If I place 1 here, plus 1 here, my sign here will be plus. If I place plus 1 here, my sign here will be plus. If I place plus 1 here, my sign here will be minus. So I'm going to have plus over plus times minus minus. So my answer is minus. Minus is less than 0. Okay, so we take that. And then my last pair is 4 and infinity. Let's take a number that falls between 4 and infinity. Let's take 5. If I place 5 for this numerator, my sign here will be plus. If I place 5 here, my sign here will be plus. If I place 5 here, my sign here will be plus. So that gives us plus over plus. So that gives me what? Plus. So, and plus is greater than 0. So we take it back. So you can see that the interval that satisfies this condition is this and this. Now remember that we have a condition here that where our condition there is that x will not be equal to minus 3, x will not be equal to plus 4. Okay, and then so our solution now is we take, remember this interval which is minus infinity is less than x is less than 3, or you take the second one, minus half is less than x is less than 4. So these are the intervals that satisfy this solution. I hope you've gained value. So thanks for watching. Do have a good day. Bye.